Oh, Inter. 2. Lazio. Ill. That let sink in. Let that sink in. We came in with a very rotated lineup. I wouldn't expect much with Fratesi and Aslani in the midfield. We've seen them how they play before. Aslani, sideway passes, and one long ball. Actually, yeah, multiple long balls, and there's one good one gassed up. Fratesi, who does nothing in the midfield, really. Like, I wouldn't expect much. I thought we were going to get carved open by Lazio. Because you have Guendouzi and Rovella. We have Guendouzi being very physical, and Rovella being technically gifted. Whereas one of the players I would like to get, because I know that we're linked to Ricci for a new DM. I guess Suicic counts as that, but well. Yeah, I thought we were going to get carved open. Midfield dead. Strikers non-existent. Like Arna's getting bullied off the ball, but besides that, he played well, played very well. He's up there, but not my man of the match. Darmy, on the other hand, very stinky performance. You look at our bench striker. Yes, Latoro, Taram. Okay, these are the number 1, number 2. And if it goes out of form, it'll be interchangeably. And even if one of them goes out of form, it'll still be interchanged. If Lati goes out of form, Taram's the best striker. If Taram goes out of form, he's still number 2. That's our striker situation. You see, look at our combined before this match. In the league, if Arnautovic, Taremi, and Correa, I think it's 3 goals combined before the match. Of course, you have Arna scoring the importance. Coppa Italia did score 1 goal against Udinese, but it's who's that? Bring player, pretty much Bayol. Yeah, Bayol. I was about to call him a slander name, but we'll leave the slander for later. I have slander name for Bayol. They get fleeced get fleecing Bayol. Like, okay, gotta go from that. But Arnautovic, I think, just shows that he's third striker. Because Taremi, we've seen enough games of him, and personally, massive stinker, especially on high pressure games. I know he's got scored a penalty against some UCL side, I don't remember, and a penalty against Lecce when we're massively leading. But when the pressure's on, stinker performance. Now, if it's a type of player, he's not the guy. Personally, I would sell him. Because he's not the X factor that I hope he is. Like, okay, let down. Because for strikers, it's going to be tough to get over Lotti and Taram. I don't think he's even better than Correa. Because at least Correa in this game, he actually won a penalty. But yeah, looking at that, I've seen the midfield works out fine. Because it looks like midfield, Zielinski being a left pivot, Aslan on the right. Okay, fits out with one another. Because Aslan cannot be a solo pivot. Sole DM. But yeah, another thing about first half is very unfortunate that Darmy is injured. Because Carlos Augusto injured, Beluski injured, so now Darmian. So we have only 2 fit wing backs. Inzaghi's tactics, it's that the wing backs have to move a lot, use a lot of energy. It's no surprise that they get subbed off. very. No surprise they got subbed off. Like, okay, you get subbed off. Who you bring on? Some reason play a full 90. But for DeMarco, he cannot play a full 90 that too often. When 60, like, okay, subbed off. Of course, they got to bring Bastoni's a left wing back for this game. Oh well. Yeah, look at the goal. Arnautovic, fluke goal. Great goal. I don't think the keeper saved me that. This is one of the goals I never expect. His first goal looked very shaky, besides the first. And I thought this is a more Lazio mentality thing. Second half, I think it's more calm for second half. You see Inter parking the bus. I think. And of course, you have the penalty, the Correa. Winning one, with Chanoglu giving the dagger. Now, I know that people on my Twitter feed saying that bring in the youth players. Like, what is 1-0? Like, okay, we're not bringing the Primavera players at all. Personally, I wouldn't, because we got a 1-0 lead to defend. I'm sure Inzaghi doesn't. Even though Inzaghi, he doesn't trust them, just the youth players on defending a 1-0 lead. There's 2-0 lead to dagger with 6 minutes left. Okay, we could probably bring in. We have like one sub left, so we can bring in a Primavera player. He brings on Barella. Now, I don't understand this at all. There's 6 minutes left. Play the youth. You're not going to throw away a 2-goal lead in 6 minutes. We're not. They're not going to. It's like 1 point. And also, after that penalty, Lazio looks finished. Look deflated. They don't have the mentality. Yeah, if that's the case, I worry about them in the Europa League. Yes, if they look deflated, you might as well bring the youth players on. Got it all under control. Even look at the shots on target right there. Look at shots on target. Like 2. Only 2. You include the penalty and the wonder goal. Only 2 shots. I don't know. There's another app for XG, but minus that, XG for a penalty is like 0.7, if I remember. It's around that. You know, besides the possession, this is like one of those games where Allegri would have been proud. Like, okay, you go in, score a goal, and you do nothing, and don't concede. It's one of those games where Allegri would have been proud. Of course, goals got to come from somewhere. Fluke goal, got that. Penalty, got that. Yeah, Allegri would have been proud. Close to. Possession needs to be around 30% or something. Like that. So, for the match ratings, yeah, I would do that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, usual YouTube stuff, and put the match ratings in the comments. 6 being the average out of 10. So all the match ratings out of 10. So, Martinez, I'll give him 7. Very good distribution. And it's getting comfortable. I know it's like 2 games in. What was it? 3 games he played, 3 clean sheets. 2 from the Coppa Italia, 1 against Genoa. I'm my man of the match. Yeah, oh, I didn't switch the board. Oh well. Yeah, Martinez got a 7 man of the match. Because I think the midfield needs a lot of work. Nothing special. There's nothing special. Like Bissek, I'll give him 7. It's nice for him to fill in for Bastoni. Which, by the way, for Bastoni, I hope he's all right. Because he got bandage in the game. He's really hurt, and we've been serious trouble with Napoli. So Bissek gets 7. Bavard gets a 7 also. He had a good game. Bavard. Let's defense get a very good, got a good game. Midfield, not so much. Asllani, 5.5. Didn't create much. In fact, the game looks very slow with him. Bertezzi, 5. I don't know what he does. Actually, 4.5. 4.5, 5 around that. I mean, he's not really very bad stinker. Invisible entire game. Zelensky, I'll give him 6.5. I'll give him 6. It's for pulling the strings in the midfield. DeMarco, 6. Like defensive work, nothing creative wise. I mean, we've been parking the bus. We just pretty much parked the bus in the second half. Darmian, 6. Very unfortunate for him to get hurt. I hope he's alright. I forget what the injury is. Because apparently it's announced on Twitter or something. For the striker, Tremi, 3. I mean, it's a very stinky performance. You know, before I thought that Tremi, we should probably give him last chance, give him another season. Not this time. Get rid of him. Just get rid of him. Time to go. Arnautovic. So besides getting physically bullied, he gets one goal, created good chances. I like that. They probably play him to get his contract out, get a contract extended. Still, I would still sell him. For Arnautovic, for the bench of strikers between Arnautovic, Taremi, and Correa, I would go Arnautovic third, or obviously a third striker. Taremi and Correa has become debatable, but Arnautovic being a third striker, I think that depth is very worrying for me. Depth is very worrying. Arnautovic being our third striker, I don't see how he'll do, especially in the UCL. His knockouts, that's where the big stage is. They show up. Strikers have to show up. So yeah, if he gets a goal in knockouts, okay, I might have it. Actually, he gets hat trick or a few goals in a knockout stage. Be a big game player. And what I actually wouldn't mind renewing him if he managed to only perform in big games, scoring goals in the big games. That is, I wouldn't mind renewing him for one more year. But for now, sell. Dumfries. I would go. Yeah, I'll go 6. Create outlet on the right side, which is needed. Give our dead creativity and mature performance for the second half. Bastoni, 6. I mean, it'd probably just fill in for DeMarco and just defend. Nothing else. Correa, I'll give him 6. Only noticeable thing is he wanted penalty, which is good. Nothing. And Chanoglu, 6. Scoring the penalty. I think the game's really done. It's just be defensively comfortable, that is. Barella, I'm not going to rate him because game is so late. Game's already done. We might as well bring in a Primavera player. Inzaghi, I don't know what he said, but probably gave them as either your own chance or something. Motivate players and stuff. But yeah, it's very mature performance. And given how much we have an injury crisis in the defense, especially in wingbacks, he handled it well. I'll give him 7. Referees, they had a good game. Nothing, not too noticeable. No mistakes, so 6. Alright. I haven't done the match ratings here and there. So I know that Napoli are next. I'm sure we'll play our full strength squad, but our wingbacks will be depleted. I don't know how Darmian's injury will be, but we'll see from there. As for the Coppa Italia, we'll be facing Milan again. 2 legs because it's a Coppa Italia. So yeah. we would be facing Milan 5 times in the season. It would have been 7 if it would have been 7 if Milan beat Feyenoord. Because I know in the UCL draw, Milan lost to Feyenoord, and we drew Feyenoord. Very unfortunate. Thank you, Teo. But anyways, yeah, Milan's Coppa Italia semis. But for now, first Napoli, because that's a title deciding match right there. All right, I'll say it again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, usual YouTube stuff. Leave a comment on the match ratings out of 10, average being 6. So I guess see you guys later. Bye everyone. See you soon.